Welcome to your very first Python lesson. Today we set up Python on your computer, learn 2 ways to run code, and write your first real program. Think of it like getting a new kitchen ready. Before you can cook anything, you need the stove installed and working. By the end of this video, your kitchen will be ready and you will have cooked your first tiny dish. First, what is Python? Imagine writing a recipe for a very obedient but very literal chef. A programming language is just that, a special way of writing instructions a computer can follow exactly. Python is one of these languages, and it is famous for reading almost like plain English. In short, Python is a language for telling computers what to do. Let us translate the jargon before we use it. The interpreter is the chef, the program that reads your Python instructions and carries them out. The REPL is like a live chat where you type one instruction and Python answers immediately. A script is a saved recipe file, a list of instructions Python runs top to bottom. And the terminal is just a plain text window where you type commands to your computer. Installing Python is like installing any other app. You visit the official website, python.org, click download, and run the installer. Here is the one trick on Windows: there is a little checkbox that says Add Python to Path, and you must tick it. Path is simply the list of places your computer looks when you type a command, so ticking that box lets you type Python from anywhere. In short, download from python.org and tick the path box. Now let us check the install worked, like turning the stove knob to see if the burner lights. Open your terminal and type Python, then a space, then 2 dashes and the word version. If Python answers with a version number, like Python 3.12, you are all set. If you get an error saying Python is not recognized, the path box probably was not ticked, and rerunning the installer fixes it. Here is the fun part. Type just the word Python in your terminal and press enter. You will see 3 arrow symbols, which is Python saying, "I am listening." This live chat is called the REPL, which stands for Read, Evaluate, Print, Loop, but you can just think of it as a conversation. Notice what happens when you type 2 plus 3, Python instantly answers 5. In short, the REPL is a playground where every line runs the moment you press enter.
Now for the most famous line in programming. Print is a built-in command that shows a message on the screen, like a megaphone for your program. You put your message inside quotation marks, and the quotes are just fences telling Python where the message begins and ends. Type print, open parenthesis, quote, hello world, quote, close parenthesis, and Python echoes it right back. In short, print puts words on the screen.
One thing that trips up every beginner: how do you get out of the chat? Type exit with parentheses after it and press enter, and you are back at your normal terminal prompt. On Mac and Linux, Ctrl-D also works, and on Windows it is Ctrl-Z then enter. In short, exit with parentheses gets you out. The REPL is great for quick experiments, but it forgets everything when you close it. For real work, you save your instructions in a file, like writing the recipe down instead of shouting it once. Create a file called hello.py in any text editor, put your print lines inside, and save it. The .py ending tells everyone this is a Python file. In short, a script is code saved in a file so you can run it again and again. Here is the full flow from start to finish. You write your code in an editor, save it as hello.py, then go to your terminal and type Python, a space, and the file name. Python opens the file, reads it top to bottom like a recipe, and prints your messages. So here is the trick: the word Python hands your file to the interpreter, the chef, who does the cooking. Let us look at the mistakes everyone makes on day 1, so they do not scare you. If you forget the quotes, Python thinks hello is a variable name it has never heard of, and complains with a name error. Python is also picky about capital letters, so print with a capital P is a stranger to it. And if the terminal says it cannot find your file, you are probably in the wrong folder, so use the cd command to move to where you saved it. In short, errors are just Python asking you to check your spelling in quotes. You might wonder which one you should use. The REPL is like a whiteboard, fantastic for quick math and testing one line, but wiped clean when you leave. Scripts are like a notebook. They take slightly more effort because you must save and rerun, but your work is permanent, repeatable, and you can share the file with a friend. Most programmers use both, the REPL to experiment and scripts to build. In short, play in the REPL, build in files. Quick tour of the alternatives, since you will hear these names. Idle comes bundled with Python and is simple, though a bit plain. VS Code is a free professional editor with great Python support, but it takes a few minutes of setup. Online playgrounds like REPL run Python in your browser with zero install, which is handy, but you need internet and they can be slow. Any of these is fine for learning, so pick whatever feels comfortable. Let us land the plane. Today you installed Python and confirmed it works with the version check. You met the REPL, the live chat where code runs instantly, and you learned to save scripts as .py files and run them from the terminal. Most importantly, you wrote your first print statement and saw your computer talk back. Next lesson we give Python a memory using variables. See you there.